She stands behind Pantami. Minister of Defense says 9 persons after a court clash in Diop area of Port Harcourt. Senate issues 6 weeks ultimatum on local production of syringes. On the foreign scene, Delhi hospitals run out of oxygen supplies as COVID deaths spikes. I am Ifiemi Andrew. The presidency says it stands behind the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Dr. Issa Pantami, amid calls for his resignation or removal. Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, made the position of the government known in a statement yesterday. Pantami has been widely criticized recently for the comments he made in the past in support of extremist groups, but the federal government says Issa Pantami is a subject to a cancel campaign instigated by those who seek his removal. He said the minister has rightly apologized for what he said in the early 2000s. He said time has passed and people and their opinions often rightly change. The Minister of Defense, Bashir Magashi, has said the nation is bleeding. He was reacting to the state of insecurity in the country.
Let me just tell you this. Whoever touches the military has no regard for this country. Make no mistakes that our nation is bleeding now. It is bleeding because the self-interest and other primordial considerations underlying decisions, quite a number of our elites, political, ethnic and religious, make it so. We have made a comprehensive, detailed brief as far as the security of this country is concerned.
He also said the armed forces will take out any criminal breaching the peace in any parts of the country.
Everybody is innocent till he is found guilty. We'll try to administer justice to all of them. But where we catch them with weapons, somebody trying to kill you, what do you do? If we allow him to kill you before we make complaint, that area we will not compromise. Anybody who will pick using arms will deal with him. If it's fire, wire arm, will fire artillery weapon later so that it can destroy the whole range. I mean, the radius should be examined.
Security expert Dennis Amakri has called for improved relationship between the Nigerian police force and communities. He was responding to recent incidents in the country.
It is strengthening the relationship with the citizens and the police. It brings out an environment or a situation where each will take care of each other. I give you an example. During the EndSARS riot, when people were going around burning down police stations, a Rivers lady who is a DPO at Aswani, they attacked police station, but the people living around there came out in their numbers and told them to go away. That is the kind of thing that we expect to be done.
He also said there needs to be a review of how police stations are built and where they are sited.
In securing a police station or correctional facility, which are very sensitive installation, there are certain measures to be taken cognizance of. What we expect that they will build it according to the specifics of crime prevention through environmental design. The system where the proper security measures will be taken to ensure that people don't just penetrate it like that. There will be a defensible space between the installation and any other person.
As you may know, police stations have been attacked in Imo, Abia, Anambra and Enugu states. Rivers State Police Command has confirmed that 3 persons died during a supremacy battle between 2 rival gang members. Spokesman of the command, Nnamdi Amoni, in a statement released, said the death of the 3 cult members happened at the railway axis of Diop in Port Harcourt during a shootout between members of the rival gangs. SP Amoni said operatives of the Diop police were mobilized to the scene of the crime, however arrested one Ejike Paul, who is undergoing investigation. He said the Commissioner of Police, Ebuka Friday, has also ordered for close monitoring and an increased patrol of the area in the entire metropolis. The news continues shortly after this break. Stay tuned.
Connect with your customers Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers.
We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts. And then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts. And then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts. And then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts. And then let's talk into the chat station.
The traditional rulers, councils, and prominent stakeholders of Rondele in Emoha local government area of Rivers State have raised alarm that one of their sons, Inyeche Wojekwe, is using the police to frustrate all their efforts in bringing lasting peace to the area. The Rundele people allege that the said Wonjekwe, who goes by different names, has written several baseless petitions to the police to undermine all the measures they put in place to restore peace in the community. The paramount ruler of Umbolwa, His Royal Highness Eze Gideon Omodu, who read the communique for the people of Rundele during a press conference in Port Harcourt, urged security agencies to arrest Inyeche Wonjekwe because he poses a serious security threat to the peace of the community.
To allow the Rivers State government, the police, the security agencies, Nigeria and the world at large to the nefarious activities of one great Ubago of war. He is a security risk to Rundele, Rivers State and Nigeria. To request the Nigerian police to arrest and charge him for false information. Since he has no fixed address here in Nigeria and abroad, the Nigerian police through Interpol should cause his arrest and repatriation to Nigeria to face the criminal charges against him. Call himself Great Ubago. He will write to all police formations. He will even petition the police officers for doing their job well.
Eze Omodu also called on the Inspector General of Police to prevail on his men to stop harassing them over petitions that the owner has refused to defend his claims.
To prevail on the Inspector General of Police to stop the arrest and harassment of Rundele traditional rulers and his eminent sons who have restored peace and security in Rundele and the daily access of the East-West Road for commuters who ply the road. The Nigerian police should accord the Rundele traditional rulers the respect given to other traditional rulers in Nigeria. To do otherwise will be a negation of the clarion call by our Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari that traditional rulers should try and help in the maintenance of peace and security in the country. We cannot maintain peace and security in an area in Delhi, and the police will be harassing us.
The paramount ruler of Umbolwa, Eze Gideon Omodu, also urged the public to disregard claims by Mr. Wonjekwe that he is a chief.
In order to command the respect of those who do not know his background, he styles himself as Eze, meaning chief. He is not and cannot be a chief in his immediate family, Ocha family. In or Eze, in Obolo family. He's not a chief or Eze in the Mbola community or Rundele clan. So he's claimed that he is Eze, Great Ubago of war. It's a ruse and only used to deceive the unwary and the general public. He also goes by other pseudonyms such as Great of War, Obage of War, and Michael Luban. He holds a Ghanaian passport.
On his part, former secretary to the old River State government, Chief S.O. Agbaro, also spoke on the security condition of the area.
What we will see is insecurity. Who are the people causing this insecurity? Bad people who have nowhere other than to cause problem. They are the people causing problem. If they are fighting security agents, they now even fight security agents. Every day you hear police attacked, even soldiers attacked. They are all over. And several people have complained. And I think the problem has been, I support the government in what they do, but not enough to stop this kind of thing.
In the meantime, Mr. Nyeche Wonjekwe is yet to respond to the text messages sent to him. A commercial driver lost consciousness on Thursday around Ngwoba, Port Harcourt, after some members of the Rivers State Task Force used what many believe is a taser on him during a struggle to seize his bus. An eyewitness told our correspondent that the task force officials attempted to forcibly take over the vehicle from him as terrified passengers called for help.
Task force boys, they hold one bus driver. So as they hold the boy from Cornerstone, they drag steering with them, and women full inside that motor. So those women, they shout, say, waiting happen. Along the line, they can't reach here, and as they reach here, everybody discharged. Those women inside the bus come down, they holler the task force boys. The task force boys, they plenty. One of the policemen used that electric shock where they hold for hand, use and shock the boy for eye. So the boy fall for ground here. They hold in eyes. They hold, and those women inside the bus, they come, they holler. Say, waiting happen before bus drivers come, they stop.
The incident drew the attention of a mob, forcing the task force officials to abandon their Hilux vehicle and flee. Eyewitnesses said they found many packs of tramadol in the task force officials' vehicle.
So along the line, they start to drag with them. They ask them, make him come carry this boy, go hospital. They don't want to, they want zoom off. They know they even get regard for human being. So the policeman now start to shoot gun. So as he shoot, boys start to run. All those the bus drivers. Now then come scatter the motor. Tramadol said they inside the motor. And I go see him. One of that tramadol, if you drink him, and next week now you go wake up.
Interstate commercial drivers operating the Choba-Bayelsa Warri route have raised alarm over continuous armed robbery attacks on the Warri axis of the road. Some drivers who spoke to correspondent Martha Okiri said the police have not been able to confront the armed robbers despite the closeness of their security checkpoints to the scene of these attacks. They, however, said the river's routes are safe, but they do not operate after 7 p.m.
After I enter Delta, the boys, they rob the road every day. Even one of my colleagues, they rob a motor day for yesterday. If it is 5 o'clock, I'm not going back to Delta again, because as it's just the dark, they come out and they block more than 2 to 3 places. If you manage to escape the first one, you will meet the second one.
Imagine a robbery will taking place here. Before that place, you will meet police checkpoint there. All they are about for is just to collecting money from us. If you inform them, they will say you should come and collect gun for their hand to go and fight the boys them.
Before we can leave here by 7 o'clock to worry, but now we cannot because of the armed robbers and terrorists on the road.
We will call our government when free security to secure the road, make free to drive the road freely.
In the meantime, some residents of Ubimiri community have raised health concerns over the effects of illegal oil refining activities in the community. Some of the residents told our correspondent that farmlands close to illegal refineries have been completely damaged and their drinking water contaminated by soot particles.
The smoke do affect us. It spoiled our drinking waters, our crops. We don't longer plant there. Everybody do feel sick every time because of the pollution.
If they just blow the fire for there, the thing would bring gas smoke, they come out there. The thing would affect us for those catarrh, sickness, all those things.
Only they affect our health. Then farm, people will get farm for that place. They know they plant again. Nothing like planting. Fire self, no, they even near that side. There is nothing we can do. They have to stay for our youth here to get small things.
The residents also complained of the lack of power supply, bad access road, and low quality of teachers in their primary schools. Pregnant women due for delivery in Ubimiri community in Emoha local government area are now patronizing local traditional birth attendants. This is because doctors and other health workers are not always available at the community's primary health care center. When our correspondent visited the community, some nursing mothers said they gave birth outside the hospital because most of the health workers have been transferred out of the center.
Since once they come and pick, they come and never see doctor. If you go here to born, nobody will go see. As they don't come, you don't see the doctor. You go for go the village, go born. There's no doctor here.
They know they come. Even to sweep, they know they sweep. The thing they very dirty. Even nurse, midwife, we don't even see any of them. So that's so. Then they lock them every day.
Doctor know they come. If I come here and I say I want to treat my patient, my pikin nowhere, I know we see doctor.
Still ahead, Senate plans to establish more universities. Stay tuned.
Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers.
We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. We crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Crossfire in the morning. Get into the midday dialogue and tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station. All for you on 92.3.
Which could involve England when UEFA addresses uncertainty around matches in Dublin, Bilbao, and Munich today. Dublin is certain to lose its 4 games, and Bilbao could be moved to Seville because of COVID-19 issues. The tournament, featuring 24 games, playing 24 teams, playing 51 games, will take place between 11th of June to 11th of July 2021.
And now we'll bring you news from around the world.
At least 2 hospitals in the Indian capital of Delhi are running out of oxygen as healthcare crisis grips several states in the country. Many people have died while waiting for oxygen supplies, and most intensive care beds in Delhi hospitals are full. India is in the grips of a second wave of COVID infections. The country has close to 16 million confirmed infections and saw a record number of cases on Thursday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is due to hold meetings with state chief ministers of affected states and oxygen manufacturers today. On the news this morning, you heard that President Buhari's administration has said it will stand behind Pantami. The Minister of Defense has said Nigeria is bleeding. The police has confirmed the death of 3 persons after a court clash in Job area of Port Harcourt in Rivers State. The Senate has issued a 6-week ultimatum on local production of syringes. On the foreign scene, Delhi hospitals have run out of oxygen supplies as COVID-19 death spikes. The news was edited by Enoho Ogbevere. Contact our newsroom on 0818-900-0017. Cloudy weather expected in Port Harcourt this morning. My name is Ifiemi Andrew. Thank you for your time and have a great day ahead.